Hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine and I'm back here to review another episode of CBS's Celebrity Big Brother Season 2, episode number 7, so let's get down to this review. So, Ryan was the latest celebrity evicted from the Celebrity Big Brother house. As far as Tamar is concerned, she feels amazing. She's still here. She was on pins and needles, waiting to see if she was going to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Now, Kato said that his HOH was a success. He needs someone from his alliance to win HOH for this next reign. Joey comes to Kato and he starts talking about how Kato's side needs to split up the big alliance and he would like to be used as a pawn and so on and so forth. But he tells us that he needs to win the HOH to keep himself safe. Tom hopes that he himself wins the HOH. Now Lolo's crying because by voting out Ryan, she voted against Team USA, but her new team in the house took her in. Ryan comforted her when she was in the Olympics and she took the 4th place. But Natalie told her Ryan had to go. Alright, so Joey tells Dina, Candy, and Tamar that Kato and Tom are a solid alliance, of which they all know. And he recruits them to get on board with an alliance, including him. Tamar's already saying this alliance is dead in the water. If we all work together, we're all going to lose. She really needs to win the HOH is what she says. Now, Natalie and Lolo are worried about Joey, Candy, Tamar, and Dina. And those two girls don't know if Candy, Tamar, or Dina will target them. Alright, so Ricky, who I forgot, was also in that room, which was the bathroom, with Candy, Tamar, and Dina. He runs straight to Natalie and Lolo and tells them exactly what Joey said. And Natalie and Lolo are upset. Now, Candy came into the room before Ricky did. Candy got up and she left, and I don't blame her for doing that. So we get down to the HOH competition, which was scary as hell. What in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was that, Big Brother? Seriously, that was crazy. Tamar had me dying. I knew she was not going to make it through that, so it was already a done deal. Poor Candy left the house, but she left the key behind. Poor Natalie got grossed out. Joey made it through, but Joey was freaking out too. Lolo seemed cool. Tom was just going insane in the house, and Ricky's pants kept falling down. I was dying. Shout out to production and to the editors for blurring out his butt crack, because I didn't need to see that, no. So anyway, these are the times for everybody in the house. Obviously, Tom won the HOH, but I want to tell you guys what everyone's time was to remind you. Dina did 14 minutes and 24 seconds. Natalie did 9 minutes and 7 seconds. Joey did 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Tom did 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Candy, 8:43. Lolo, 3:48. She was so close. Tamar, 30 minutes, obviously. And Ricky, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. And again, Tom won HOH. Tamar says she can't do haunted houses. She doesn't like being scared. But Tamar says she knows that she's more than likely going to be the next person on the block. And this will be her second time on the block in a row if that happens. Joey says he will probably be the next person on the block. So Candy talks to Tom and she asks him, is he in an alliance with anyone else? And I think he asked her, well, what did she do in the house? And she's just like, I kind of listen to what everyone's saying so I can get the gist of what's going on in the house. So she asks him, like, are you open to hearing what everyone has to say, or do you have your mind made up? He claims that he's open to hearing what everyone has to say. Really, he's open to hearing what Kato has to say. That's what he's open to hearing. Like, he listened to everybody else, but really, at this point, it feels like Kato's running the show, and I hope that Tom realizes that at some point and is able to detach himself from that, because Kato is going to throw him under the bus if they end up as the final two, and will essentially end up winning Celebrity Big Brother Season 2. So Kato and Tom decide they're going to call their alliance Team Fun. Tom believes that he has a solid alliance with himself, Kato, Lolo, and Natalie. They don't need any help. But when Ricky walks in the room, Tom starts thinking that Ricky will be a good addition to their group because he always ends up floating into the room when they're talking every so often. What the casual viewers need to understand is that Tom is very suspicious of Ricky, to the point whereas Tom really wants Ricky out of the house at one point this week, but Tom keeps flipping and flopping back and forth. I don't even know what he's doing at this point, to be completely honest. I'm just going to wait till Saturday's episode to truly figure out what he's going to do. So Tom asked Ricky to join their alliance. He said he will join their alliance for now. He tells us that. He doesn't think that they should have a name for that alliance. And then Tom is like, well, if you really don't want to be in our alliance, now he's telling us this, then you don't have to join. So according to Tom, the target is Joey. And he's thinking about putting up Joey and Tamar. And here comes Kato with Tamar and Candy. And I'm just like, Kato, what is it with you and Tamar and Candy? Those two are not the biggest threats in the house, honey. It's Ricky, it's yourself, and it's Joey. Like, Tamar and Candy, they're not the biggest threats. Hell, Dina's not even the biggest threat, and yet for some reason, those three names keep popping up in these conversations. Like, no, they're not threats. And Ricky says they, meaning Tamar and Candy, won't vote for each other, or they won't vote each other out. If they win veto, they need to put up. So then here comes Ricky, and he says that Tamar and Candy won't vote each other out. But if one of them wins veto, then Tom should put up Joey. But what Ricky doesn't know is that Ricky is really the target. Now, Tom is talking to Kato. He said he only trusts Kato 100%. He says, really, it's all about Ricky. It's about getting Ricky out of the house. Kato says that Ricky will honor the 5 alliance, and Tom says that is if Ricky doesn't turn on them, and Tom is correct, because Ricky will definitely turn on them at one point, because Ricky is in one of the best positions in the game right now because nobody sees him coming. Tamar sees it, which is why he keeps throwing her name up, and then Candy sees it as well because she's watching what everybody's doing, but really the others are not seeing it. Tom says that he has to consider all the options, and he wonders if he should keep the weakest and not the strongest. Like, he's not sure about it. I think he should keep the weakest and keep getting rid of the strongest, because if he allows Joey to stay in this house another week, if he allows Ricky to stay in this house, they both will end up winning this game because of how cunning and shrewd they are at this point in the game. So then here comes the power of the publicist twist. One house guest gets a new power to get out of a sticky situation. Now, for those of you who don't have the feeds, Tom was going crazy when that was revealed to the house. He was asking everybody, he was up in everybody's face. He swore up and down that Tamar had it. Tamar was like, no. He swore up and down Candy had it. Candy was like, no. At one point, Candy was crying last night. I mean, it was just craziness. But I think Candy was crying also because she was nominated. So I want to clear this up with all of the viewers who do not watch the feeds. We feed watchers had no clue who won the power to the publicist. The only thing that was going on in the feeds as far as that twist was that it was driving Tom crazy, and he was going around interrogating everybody in the house about it. Now, we know now after watching episode 7 that Tamar won it, and Tamar kept that secret to herself. She did much better than other house guests were able to do when they had a special twist, a special power, whatever. And I think that she is going to end up keeping it to herself. Because again, she said she's been watching this show since season 1, so she's really paid attention. It was really funny though in this episode because Tamar kept saying she needed the power and she was begging America to save her, and lo and behold, they did. Now, I was paying attention to what was going on Twitter, and at first, Joey, was leading, and then all of a sudden Tamar took the top prize. So I had a feeling that Tamar won. Again, if you hear the cat crying, pay him no mind at all. Okay, so the power pretty much is if you get nominated, you can pull yourself off the block only once. I don't know why I thought you could do it twice. I don't know where I got that from, but you can only do it one time. Ricky's talking to Tom, right? And Kato. And they're trying to figure out who has the power. Now, Kato thinks it's Candy, obviously. Tom thinks it's Tamar. Ricky thinks that Joey has it. The only person that was right was Tom. I'm not surprised. But like I said, it was driving him up the wall. He wonders if he, and I'm talking about Tom, should go after the power holder, meaning Tamar, or the big threat, meaning Ricky. I think he should go after the big threat, honestly. Now we get down to the nomination ceremony. Joey and Candy are both nominated. Candy says, "No more fried chicken for you." I was dying. Tom basically says the reason why they both were nominated was because that celebrity breaking news twist benefited one of them. And he decided to put them up to see if he was right. That's what was shown on the show, but as far as the feeds are concerned, every time Tamar's name kept coming up in the conversation, Tom kept saying, you know what, I need to put up Candy, I need to put up this one, like I said, and I'll say it again, Tom was just going once that twist was revealed. It was pretty funny. I wish Big Brother would kind of show a tiny little montage of Tom's reaction to it so you can see what I'm talking about. But Tom says there's still a veto, and if one of them wins it, he'll backdoor Ricky. Joey says that he's not shocked. He says that Tom is almost too predictable. Candy says he thinks that I have the power. She's like, I'm over this and I'm over Tom. Ricky said everything is going as planned. And I'm saying bye, Joey. Tamar says that she has this power and she doesn't have to use it right now, and she's going to use it correctly when she has to. Well, that's about it, guys. That's the gist of episode 7. I'll be back to review episode number 8. The schedule is going to be very crazy, so I'm going to do my best. I don't know why this hair is falling, by the way, but I'm going to do my best to keep you guys up to date on the schedule, because I did find it on CBS.com, but a lot of people don't have access to the app or access to internet, so I'm just going to be cool and tell you when the next episodes are going to air for the next week. But at one point there will be some episodes in the 9 o'clock slot. Next week's schedule is going to be all weird. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll be back to review the episode on Saturday. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode and what you think is going to happen next, because every time I think I know, things change, and as Big Brother says, expect the unexpected, and that's what I do. I'm not rooting for anyone at this point, but these people are playing a great game. I'll tell you that. See you guys Saturday. Love you all. Bye, guys. Bye.